So now, if you go to the definition of a function, so by now you got a basic idea regarding what is a function is. So if you go to the basic idea of the function, what is a function and what it is used, other things. So a function is a set of instructions that is used to perform a single related operation. Okay, so it is used to do a single related operation. For example, if you see here, this greeter, what it is doing single related operation. So whatever parameter or whatever argument you give here, it is printing Mera Bharat Mahan those many times. Okay, so it is not doing any other work apart of this. Okay, it is doing a single related operation. Okay, so if you see, a function is a set of instructions that is used to perform a single related operation. So they are reusable. So you can use that. Suppose I want to display Mera Bharat Mahan 10 times, I can display. I can, if you want to display 11 times, 12 times, and all, you can reuse that one. You can reuse inside the module anywhere. Okay. And if you see in Python, we have certain built-in functions like print is a function, file is a function, and length is a function. So they are built-in functions. But you can also create your own functions. The functions which you create on your own is called as user-defined function. Okay. So if you see here, this greeting, what is this function? This is a user-defined function. So we are developing this function, and it is called as user-defined function. And if you see, if you see function syntax, so what is this? You have a def, you have a def. So the function is always declared with the keyword def, and then you have name of the function, and then you have parameters, and then you have statement one, statement two, and then a return. Return will return whatever you write. We will see that code also. So generally, this is the syntax. A very easy syntax case to remember. So a function will start always starts with the def, then name of the function, and then parameters, and then statement one, statement two, and then it will return. So if you see here, this function greet m. So it has def as a keyword, which is declared in front of a function. What is this? This is the name of the function. What are these? These are certain statements which will be executed. Okay. So this is what a function is. Okay. And come here, let us improvise that function. So now def greeted. So the same function, guys, def greeted I equal to 0, while I less than 9, print Hamara Bharat Mahan, I equal to I plus 1, and then return. So this function is returning something. It's okay. So finally it will return something after the execution of this thing. So let us see what it will execute and how it will execute. Run it. So I run that one. So greeted. So when you build a function, what you have to do? You have to call that function. So greeted. Greeted. And you give the number of parameters. So n is there. So you have to give the parameter. Suppose I want Hamara Bharat Mahan to be displayed 5 times. So what I'm giving 5 over here. Correct. So it is displaying or it is printing Hamara Bharat Mahan 5 times, and it is finally returning an output with 3 column. Okay, so that is what return is. So it is, if you want to return something, you can return that also. So that is what a function will generally. So now let us write a function to add two numbers. So if I give an input and I have to get an output. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm writing a function to add two numbers. So run it, def. I'm returning a function, I'm writing a function to add two numbers. So def is the keyword, add is the name of the function. So it consists of parameters, num1, and the data type is integer, its data type is integer. Num2, its data type is integer. Okay, so what I'm doing, what this function is doing, adding two numbers. So num3 equal to num1 plus num2. So it is returning num3 value. So this is what I'm doing. So run it. So we had built a function with the name add. So when you build a function with the name add, what you have to do, you have to call that function. So add. Okay. So run it. So it is throwing an error. So what error it is saying? It is saying that add two required positional arguments num1 and num2. Actually, if you see here, we have two positional arguments num1 and num2, but we are missing the two positional arguments. Suppose I want to add 14 and then 13. So what I'm giving those two numbers. So 14 comma 13, run it. See, it is saying 27. Okay, it is saying 27. Okay, suppose if what I am doing, I'm giving only one. So I'm giving only one parameter on it. So it is saying another parameter is missing. Okay, suppose I want to add 121 and I want to add 132. Okay, so give those two things on it. So it is returning that num3. Okay, so that is, and if you observe here, keep the cursor over here and do a shift tab. So what it is saying, it is describing regarding that function. Add two numbers. So it is adding two numbers. That is what docstring is, to remember this. And next, suppose I want to check whether a number is prime number or not. So we are writing one more function, guys. So we are writing one more function, little bit increase in the complexity. Let me take this code, copy. So I'm writing one more function. So this function, always function will start with the keyword def. And what is this is underscore prime? It is the name of the function. Okay. So if a number, so what is a prime number? It should not divisible by 2 and it should not have any divisibles other than 1 and itself. That is what a prime number is. So we had written a code for that one, checking for the conditions and other things. Now run that function. So we had run that function. So what you have to do when you write a function, you have to, when you build a function, you have to call that function. So call that function. What is the name of the function? Is underscore prime. So let me check. Is underscore prime. So I'm calling that function, run it. So it will throw an error. So is underscore, this is small p, is underscore prime, run it. So it is saying one positional argument is missing. Okay. So we have to give. Suppose I give 20. 20 is not a prime number. So what it has to return? It has to return false. It is returning false. Suppose if I give 23, 23 is a prime number. So what it has to return? It has to return true. See, it is returning true. So functions, guys, we can write our own type of functions. For writing a functions, you should definitely have coding skills. Okay, you should definitely have coding skills. So for writing a functions, so inside a function, you may have while, you may have if, you may have a conditions, break, continue. You may have sometimes a range. Okay, so many things will be there within a function, guys. So try to practice the functions. Okay, this is the basic function. So I'll give the basic idea, guys, and I will tell you with some examples. But you have to write your own functions. That is what is mandatory. Okay, and next concept we shall see local variables versus global variables. So let us go to one more concept, local variables versus global variables. Come here. We in future we will be seeing lot of functions, guys. Don't think that this is the only thing about function, but we will see lot of functions. So rest of the life we'll be doing journey with functions only. Okay. So here num1 equal to 0. So num1 equal to 0. Run it. So what is the value of num1, guys? It is 0. Okay. So now what I am doing, I am building a I am building a function with the name my house. Okay. So I am building a function with the my house. So before that, what I will do is num3 equal to num1 plus 6. So instead of num1 equal to 0, I'm giving 1. So num1 equal to 1. Or else let us give it 2, num1 equal to 2. Done it. So what is the value of num1? That is nothing but 2. Okay. So now what I'm doing, I am taking another number, num2 equal to num1 plus 6. So value of num1 is 2. So num2 is 2 plus 6, it is 8. So 2 plus 6, that is 8. Now what I'm doing, let me build a function. So here I am building a function. So here I am building a function def my underscore house a1 comma b1 c equal to 0 c plus equal to 1 a1 equal to b1 plus c print a1. Okay, so I want to print a1. Okay, so this is the function. So in this function, we are giving two parameters a1 and b1. So here declaring inside the function c value as 0, and after that we are incrementing c plus equal to 1. That means now the value of c is 1. And what is the value of a? A1, A1 will be nothing but B1 plus C. C value is 1. So whatever B1 value is, now A1 value will be B1 plus 1. So then what we are doing, we are printing A1. That is what we are doing. Try to understand the code, guys. Try to understand the code. You need to practice more. Only practice can make you perfect. I am warning you again and again. Okay. So you have to be familiar with the coding. You need to try to know each and every line of the code. Okay. So without knowing the coding, you can't do some stuff. But Python is very simple. If you compare, Python is very easy than other programming languages. Do remember that thing. Okay. So here I am building a function def. Okay. So what you do is every day after once the session is over, even I am sending you the code and recording also. That code also I am sending you. What you do is you write, take a paper, a pen, you write the code for 10 times or 5 times each concept code so that you will become familiar. Try to understand, try to digest what is there, what is the meaning of each and every line of the code. Then only you can understand this stuff. Okay. So I'm telling you again and again, do remember this thing. Fine. So now let us run this one. So here we have built a function with the name my house. Okay. So when you build a function, what you have to do, you have to call that function. So when you build a function, you have to call that function. So now call the function. What is the name of the function? The name of the function is my house. So let us call that function my underscore house. So run it. It will throw an error because we need to give two positional arguments. If you see here, we need to give two positional arguments, A1 and B1, but we are not giving any positional arguments. So what I will do, I will give here a 10, comma 20. So if you see here, when I say 10, comma 20, this 10 value is mapped to A1, 20 value is mapped to B1. Okay, so 10 value is mapped to A1 and 20 value is mapped to B1. Okay, so right. So what we got? We got 21. What is this 21 exactly? What is this 21? Could anyone explain that? Why we got the value of 21?
Plus 1. A1 is equal to 21.
A1 equal to 21. So what is this value? Very good,
20.
Sanjay. So
B1 20
this,
plus C 1.
yes, yes. If you observe here, A1 it is 10, B1 it is 20. So we are initializing here C equal to 0 and we are incrementing C to 1. So now what we are doing, A1 is nothing but B1 plus C. So what is B1? B1 is 20 plus C. What is the value of C? 1. So we are printing A1. So A1 is nothing but this 20 plus 1, 21. So we get this value 21. So now the value of A1 is 21. Okay. So now come here, A1. So if I run this one, what will be the value? If I run this one, what is the value we get?
21, sir.
21.
21. Okay. So 21, what about others, guys? I get only one reply. Ashish, buddy, what happened these days? Dipti, Gautam, Hemalata, Kalyan, Minakshi, Lokesh, Manohar, Nandini.
Actually, A1 is 10, sir.
Okay.
Then
What we will get? Either 10 or 21. You should be specific. Ashish says it is
21
10.
only, sir.
21.
21.
21.
After
Okay. 21. So very good. Run it and let us check what will be the value. Suresh says some answer. Okay, let us check whether it is 21 or 10. Run it. See. You got an error. Name. What is the error? Name
Because we are accessing
given is
outside the block.
not defined. What is the reason?
We are accessing outside the block, sir. Outside the function.
Yeah, outside the function. Very good, Hemlata. So if you observe here, guys, this value of A1 is limited within the function. That is the reason when I asked A1, it is throwing an error. But if you see here, num2, let us ask for num2 here. Right? So we are getting a value of 8. Why we are able to access num2 and why we are not able to access this A1? The reason is this is a function and this A1 is limited to that function only. We cannot access outside that function. Okay. So, but if you see this num2, we can able to access anywhere. So what is the difference? The difference is num2 is a global variable, A1 is a local variable. It is a local to my underscore house. It is not a global variable, but num2 is a global variable. Okay, so that is the concepts of local variables and global variables. Local variables can be accessed within that function. When you call that function, then only you will be able to access that one. Okay, and num2 you can directly access them. They are global variables. So that is the difference between local variable and global variable case. Do remember that thing. Next, come here. Nescafe equal to coffee. Nescafe equal to coffee. So what is Nescafe? Nescafe equal to coffee. So what is Nescafe? What is the value of Nescafe? Coffee. Okay, so Nescafe is coffee. Come here. I am writing a function. Try to understand these concepts. These are very important. So what is this? What is this? Come here. What is this? Def. Def is a keyword. What is this Krishna? Name of the function. What is this? It is a statement. What we are doing, we are printing Nescafe. Okay. So run the thing. And now, when you build a function, what you have to do, you have to call that function. So let me call the function Krishna. So if I run that one, what would be the output? Will it run or will it not run? Or will it print Nescafe? So here the question is whether it will print Nescafe or it will print, because Nescafe value is coffee. So, or it will print coffee. Understand
Nescafe.
my
It
question?
just print Nescafe.
Nescafe.
So what it will do? Guys, what it will do? It will print Nescafe
It
or
will
it will
print
print
Nescafe,
coffee.
sir.
It will print Nescafe. Okay. Let us check whether it will print Nescafe or coffee. Try to understand the concept. Everyone with me? Everyone with me? Ruhi, Sahil, Sumant, Suresh, Swati, Yogi,
Yes, sir.
Puneet. Okay. So try to understand the concept. So here I am printing Nescafe. So let us see what it will print. See, it is printing Nescafe. Okay. So it is printing Nescafe. Now I will say Nescafe. So what it will print? I am running that function. Now if I run this one, what it will print?
Coffee.
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 So whether it will print coffee or anything, let us check. So run it. So what it is printing? Coffee. So what is that meaning? You can access a global variable within a function. So what you can do, you can access a global variable within the function. That is one more catch you need to remember. Okay. So now come back, Nescafe. So Nescafe is coffee. So now let us increase the complexity. Def, see carefully. Def Krishna to Nescafe equal to espresso, print Nescafe. So what I'm doing, I'm building a function. I'm building a function. Def Krishna to Nescafe equal to espresso, print Nescafe. So it is printing. So run it. Okay. So now when we build a function, what you have to do? You have to call that function. So Krishna 2, that is the name of the function. So if I run this one, what will be the output?
Espresso.
If I run this one, what will be the output? Alikya, what do you say?
Espresso.
Alikya
Espresso.
says espresso. Hemlata, what do you say? Espresso.
Espresso.
Puneet, Badi, Deepti, Gautam.
Espresso, sir.
Espresso, sir.
Espresso. Okay, okay. So majority of the people are saying espresso. So let us see what we'll get. So we're getting espresso. Okay. So now what I will do is I will ask for value of Nescafe here. So what I will get? Whether I will get coffee or
Coffee.
whether I will get espresso.
Coffee, sir.
Coffee.
Coffee. Sure.
Coffee.
Okay. So let us check where.
Coffee.
Okay. We'll get coffee. Sure. Not espresso.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Coffee only. Okay. So everyone coffee, coffee, coffee. How many coffees?
Coffee, sir.
Espresso.
Deepti says coffee. Sandhya says coffee. Alekya says coffee.
Coffee, sir.
Coffee.
Coffee, sir.
Okay. What about guys? Only our group, only female
Coffee.
domination is there. No male, nothing. I want
Coffee.
answers. Coffee. Okay. Let us run that one. So come here, run it. So what it is saying? Coffee.